To discuss this even further, we're joined now by Aubrey Tshabalala from the Communication Workers Union. Mr. Tshabalala, good to have you with us. Now, of course, this is after a conversation before that protest action was to take place. I understand that, you are planning to have a go-slow today and also a blackout come 11 o'clock this morning. What does this mean?
Well, good morning to Melo and to the viewers of ENCA. Well, firstly, the go-slow started yesterday, and we're happy about the progress. We've seen some clinches, regardless that there's contingency plans been made by the management of SABC. We understand that it's a technology world. However, what it means today is that from 11 a.m. till 2 o'clock, there will be tools down inside which will lead to a blackout. They can play old recordings if they do that, but there will be no fresh news, no fresh content in terms of that. And that's basically what we ought to achieve today. And we are very happy with the support that we get, regardless of the threats that have been made and misleading statements issued by SABC, amongst others, that the strike is only for CW members, not any other employee.
So this will be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on both TV and radio stations, this blackout?
Blackout, that's our intention, yes.
Right. Following today, Mr. Tshabalala, what other programs, do you have after this? Because according to your statement, there will be other protest action that you have planned.
Yes, we'll be releasing what has happened after our march. It's important to report that the president responded, and he said that he will be engaging the ministers. And after engaging the ministers, he will therefore come back to us immediately. And thereafter, we have then met the Minister of Communication and Digital Technologies and the Department of Employment and Labour Minister Thulasingxisi with the board of SABC, trying to reach consensus. We've all agreed at night yesterday that the meeting should continue again today. So it means that our protest and our action is making inroads, in as much as we're dealing with a very stubborn management of SABC, but we are confident that we are making inroads and we are making the breakthrough.
Yeah. So with the meeting still to happen today, why are you still continuing with the blackout? Are you not afraid that perhaps this blackout might sort of hinder the conversations that seem to be progressing after you've handed over that memorandum to the president?
Well, our action will proceed up until something tangible comes out, because first and foremost, the challenge that we are facing is that last week we were told to submit to the minister, to the both ministers, ourselves and the board. And what has then happened is that the SABC promised to submit, which I don't know whether they've done that. They then issue out letters for dismissals, which we felt that it was the end of the road, because they obviously did not engage in good faith. They did not give us the numbers of the people affected, and we took this action. Now, talks have not yet responded to issues that we are raising. The numbers of people who are affected has not been given, but that's not fundamental. The fundamental issue is that we need to withdraw the retrenchment. We need to pull out of this turnaround strategy that seeks to take SABC away from its public mandate.
Yeah, and just remind us again of some of the demands that you've tabled to the presidency. If you're having conversations with the president and the minister, or at least some of the meetings we've had from last night and further on moving today, it means that they might be willing to engage with you on some of your demands. Well,
I think there's a lot of hearing from the government side. The only arrogant and stubborn people here is the board that can only listen to themselves. So one of the demands that we have made, we have said that board must be removed. We re-emphasized that call yesterday in the meeting, and I don't think we are going to back down, even if this process has been taken away, because clearly this board has no sense of leading the public broadcaster. In our view, it has failed in its fiduciary duties to make sure that it makes the executive accountable. The second demand is that we have said to the president, we need to investigate all the tenders entered into in the last 2 years, including the latest one of Telkom, which we were informed that it did not follow due processes that they've signed latest. We have said to the president, we cannot accept a turnaround strategy that divorced the public broadcaster from its own original mandate. This thing of grouping radio station according to tribes, which takes us back to the Bantustan type of approach of apartheid. And we have moved so far from that point. We have made that clear to the president. And ultimately, all this will result to say, on the labor matter, there should be no retrenchment. But we believe SABC has a capacity to build and to create new jobs.
All right, then we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for this update, Mr. Aubrey Tshabalala.